Hi, we've set up a test tank here to do a comparison between a single speed pump with an induction type motor. These are the same type pumps that have been used in the pool industry for about 30 or 40 years, and a new variable speed pump with a DC drive from Astral Pool. Now these type motors are the same motors that they use in hybrid cars. So let's have a look, turn it on and see what we've got. This single speed pump, I run it here at about 400 litres a minute. We've got up here our pressure gauge around about 50 kPa. And how much are we running that for? So to run this pump, it's costing us 2,270 watts to get 400 litres a minute. Now in Australia, the average electricity cost per month is around about 25 cents per kilowatt hour. So we've got 2 kilowatts per hour, that's about 50 cents an hour. So this pump is costing about 50 cents an hour to run. So if you multiply that out over a year, 8 hours a day times 365 days a year, that's going to come up somewhere $1,500–1,600 a year to run a pool pump. Now if you have a look over here at our variable speed pump, now, if we just turn that on, we have a look here. We've got about the same performance here, we've got about the same 400 litres a minute. Up on our pressure gauge, we've got about 50 kPa. So how much are we running this for? Without sacrificing anything in performance, 1,840 watts. So this whole type motor running at 2200 watts, this is down running at 1800 watts. So we're saving about 400 watts without sacrificing anything in performance, flow or pressure. So that's going to have a saving over a year of some $300. This will cost around about $1,300 a year to run at full speed all the time. So we're already saving $200 or $300 based on that. So now, we slow the pump down, drop our flow down here to about 300 litres a minute, the pressure will drop a little, and how much are we doing that for? We're now running here about 1,050 watts. So here on our old type pump, we're running about 2,200 watts. We drop that down to just over 1,000 watts. So that's going to cost around about a bit over $700 a year to run this, only sacrificing 25% of our performance in flow. Now if we drop it down to 200 litres a minute, now 200 litres a minute is half of 400 litres a minute. So we've dropped half our performance, but how much are we dropping our cost? So we're down here to around about 400 watts. So 400 watts is costing about $300 a year to run at 400 watts, only sacrificing 50% of our flow. So this pump here costing about $300 a year to run versus this old type pump where it was up to $1,600. If we slow it down to one last lower speed, drop it down here to about 80 or 100 litres a minute, also dropped up pressure, but we're running down here on just over 70 watts. So 70 watts, you can run this pump all day for less money than it would cost to run this old type of pump for 1 hour. So this is where we get massive savings with these pumps at any speed throughout its cycle. These pumps also have an ability that you can program high and low speeds at any time during the day. So you can speed them up or slow them down automatically.